From the Detroit Free Press, it's Wednesday, June 16th. Here are today's top stories.
Presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department. The story with the University of Michigan and the fallout from Bo Schembechler's connection to the Dr. Robert Anderson sexual assaults will continue to unfold today. At 10 a.m. in front of the Big House, dozens of former football players and other ex-students will go public with their stories of abuse suffered at the hands of Anderson, who worked with the university for decades and was the football team's doctor. Last week, 2 other former players and Schembechler's son said not only were they assaulted by Anderson, but they told the legendary coach, who did nothing about it. On Tuesday, Schembechler's widow, Kathy, along with another one of his sons, Shemi, and his wife, released a statement saying that Bo they knew would have never sat back and not acted on Anderson's abuse. It's clear we have 2 different camps forming within the U of M alumni base. But what will the school do with Bo's legacy, statue, and namesake on the football building? Well, maybe we'll hear more about that soon. The Board of Regents are scheduled to meet on Thursday.
For the Detroit Free Press, this is Phoebe Wall-Howard. After a quarter century, the Ford Bronco is back. The 2021 model of the legendary off-road vehicle is expected to hit dealerships in coming days. Ford added 2,700 jobs at Michigan Assembly to get it done with $750 million in improvements to the Wayne facility. To commemorate the moment, Ford held a virtual celebration hosted by Sonari Glinton, who voices the company's podcast, Bring Back Bronco. CEO Jim Farley also spoke with families who have made reservations for the vehicle.
Jake, I know you have a Bronco for every generation, which is pretty amazing. Do you have a favorite, and what do you think of the new model?
Well, I have 5 kids too, so to ask me, which of my 5 children are my favorites, you have to be careful with that question. So this new Bronco not only brings kind of the look and the feel that we love so much of the classic Bronco, but it's going to bring Ford's new technology, safety features.
Totally.
125,000 orders have been placed. Industry analyst Sam Fiorani said his sources have indicated that Ford is hoping to build 80,000 Bronco SUVs this year and double that number in 2022.
This is Christina Hall with the Detroit Free Press. As demand for COVID-19 vaccines continues to wane, Michigan has more than 500,000 doses that are set to expire between now and early August. Public health officials are working to vaccinate as many eligible residents as possible, in addition to redistributing vaccines to other states and large pharmacy chains across Michigan so they don't go to waste, says Lynn Sutphin, a health department spokeswoman. About 250,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine, at least 240,000 doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and about 50,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine are estimated to be nearing their expiration dates. About 60.6% of the state's population aged 16 and older have received at least 1 dose of vaccine, but demand isn't like it was 6 months ago. Officials are filling vaccine requests from providers with soon-to-expire doses rather than ordering additional vaccine. Local health departments are redistributing vaccine to busier vaccination sites, and hospitals are being urged to vaccinate people before they are discharged, especially to long-term congregate settings, Sutphin says. Michigan's neighbors in Canada would like Michigan's surplus vaccines before they expire, as they have to wait 4 months between their first and second doses, unlike in the United States. But Sutphin says Michigan cannot share its surplus vaccines with Canada per U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention policy. Michigan logged more than 65,000 doses of wasted or spoiled COVID-19 vaccine as of June 9th.
This is Sam Fogel with the Detroit Free Press, and today's story is about a hot new product in the market that's akin to CBD that's taken the country by storm, Delta-8 THC. It's legal in 35 states, including ones that haven't legalized traditional weed. Reportedly, Delta-8 gives you a more mellow high than traditional THC, but it's unregulated. A Reddit user described the product online as more or less curing his crippling arthritis. Quote, "Pretty much all my old man problems since turning 40 have disappeared with D8, unquote. However, the medical school at Wayne State University warns against the product. Yusuf Rabi of the 43rd District for the Michigan House of Representatives wants to bring Delta 8 into the fold of regulations with House Bill 4517. The bill would expand the definition of marijuana to encompass Delta 8, which would allow it to be regulated in the state of Michigan. For now, the verdict is still out on Delta 8, so be wary when trying this new product. To read more about Delta 8 THC and its impact on Michigan, head to freep.com.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.